Day 2, and I'm back at it. And living life. Have you ever woke up first thing in the morning and you have that thought, that twinge that you wish there was someone next to you that you could tell you cared for, you were doing life together? And then it's just a wave of emotion, and you realize that the person in the bed with you, who's the most important, that you need to love wholeheartedly, is yourself. Because, I mean, how can we love anyone, truly love someone unconditionally, if we can't even love ourselves? We can't, right? I mean, if you don't love yourself, well, then all the aggravation that you feel, all of the frustrations, all of the self-loathing, just all those things that we hold on to, that we carry, like ooze out into a relationship, correct? But if you truly can find ways to love yourself and the things about you, then you can pass that along to a partner, because your energy is amazing, right? Like, life is good and I'm happy and I want to just spread joy and love and peace and shine my light and share with everybody how I'm feeling, and it's contagious. But first we have to love ourselves, right? So that's the big thing, is loving ourselves. And some days we do. Some days we love ourselves, and many different ways. I love myself every day. But then there's those days that it's a little bit harder. The past creeps in and you think about all the things you should have said, or you should have done, or you shouldn't have said, or you shouldn't have done. How you could have been a better partner, how you could have been a better person, how you could have respected yourself more by saying I'm done sooner than later. Could have respected yourself a lot more than putting up with someone's bullshit and going ahead and letting them tear you down or play head games with you. So just knowing myself and knowing what I'm willing to put up with and what I'm not willing to put up with, and what I deserve and my worth, is so vital in this new chapter in my life. Because I've had men in my life who again, like yesterday, say I shapeshifted for. I changed myself to fit what they were going to want or need, because I wanted them to love me. And in the sense of doing that, in the process, I lost myself. So now I'm finding myself, and I'm loving myself, and I'm loving finding myself. It's not the easiest. It's not fun all the time to be alone, but it's good. You know, the world is different now. Dating is different now. And really actually knowing what you are worth, or what you deserve, or what you want is so vital. I can't even tell you. Knowing that. Because then you just don't put up with the bullshit, right? You see right through it, and you call it out, and you decide real quick that you just don't like their energy, and they're not for you. And you decide real quick that you don't want to see them again. And it's easy to say love, that 4-letter word. Well, fuck that. It's easy to say, I love you. We get caught up in those emotions real quick, especially if you're together all the time and just feeling each other. It's easy to get swept up in those emotions and think, this is love. This has got to be love, because I feel amazing. And I'm not saying that I'll never love again. But what I'm saying is saying the words I love you, or even love. Fuck. That is some loaded words right there, because you say that word to someone, you will either lose them quickly, or you better watch out and hope that it's a good guy or a good girl that you're saying it to, because they might stick around way too long, And you have to make that decision for yourself. But in the past, I've been real quick to get caught up in those emotions and say that word, or even that phrase, quicker than I should have. So learning to control that urge and really sit back in it and just marinate that relationship, or marinate that experience, and see it for what it is, and just know that it doesn't always have to be love. Not in the sense that society is putting love, that label on it. You can love people. I love people. I love a lot of people. But I'm not willing to lose myself again for love. And if it's the right person, they don't want you to lose yourself to loving them. They want you to grow right along with them. And I guess that's what I'm hoping that it can be someday. I don't know, maybe I'll never love again. Maybe my heart's been broken so many times that it's hardened, and I don't know. Nobody's like hit that button again to where I'm like, oh, this feels right. This feels good. This feels like someone I want to be with for the remainder of my life. I just don't know if monogamy is the way anymore. I'm really starting to think that why should we just be tied down to one person for the rest of our lives and be possibly miserable for the rest of our lives? Because we all change, we all grow, right? And maybe I'll just never know. But it's also those times where you have to try to take that chance. Like, if you feel it, then maybe you take that chance again, and maybe you say, well, maybe I'll give it a chance again. Maybe I'll see how this one will be. And then find out. Make your decision. Maybe that's what it'll become. I don't know. All I know is loving myself has been the most rewarding for me. It's been a long time coming because there's just been so many things I didn't like about myself for a very long time. I've realized too why sometimes I cling to the possibility of love and in someone. Why I couldn't feel like I could ever be alone. Why I didn't want to be alone. Why I was so terrified of it all. Realizing those truths about myself, has been freeing. I mean, I came from a family that was very loving and caring in their ways. But things happened throughout my childhood that, that you shove down and you try to forget, and you never really do. But you don't realize that you're acting out because of it. And that has been the majority of my life, acting out because of it. And I never really loved myself, so how could I ever really truly love anyone ever? The real way, true way. And I'm still a work in progress. But love, that 4-letter word, right now, Kelly is at the point of fuck that 4-letter word. And just love myself. And those that come into my life, that vibe with me correctly and who are good, authentic people, well, I will be happy to love them. We all need love, and we all need to be loved on. But really, truly, how many people can you love, and how many people can you share that love with? That is the question. Because, not everybody feels this way. Not everybody feels like, well, why can't I love more than one person? Because control and jealousy and ownership, property, you're my property, you're my girl, that energy is terrible. And that's what I've had all of my relationships, except one. And the one that wasn't like that changed my life for the better. Some might say for the worse, I don't know. I feel like changed my life for the better, but also broke my heart, because I really gave my heart. And I didn't think I would, and I didn't think I had it in me, but I did. And it hurts when you really care for somebody and love them unconditionally, and they don't. I mean, they show they care, but they don't love you the way you love them. In which case, I can say thank you. Thank you for that heartbreak. Because that heartbreak has really changed my life, changed the whole way I look at things nowadays and look at myself. It made myself reflect on what I was doing and what I was looking for. And so to that friend of mine who had my heart, I say thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. Because now I have turned inward. And now I share love in so many different ways. I mean, I walk into a store, and as I'm walking into a store, I see someone walking towards me, and I can just feel their emotion, my intuition of just my empathy for them. I can feel their pain, their sorrow, their guilt, and I just want to share love with them. So how do I do that? How's the quickest, easiest way to be a good human being to someone? Is smile at them. Say good morning or good afternoon or good evening, and you look beautiful. That color really brought out your eyes. I love that color on you. Or that hat is amazing. Where'd you get it? All it takes is being kind to one another. And that's how we can spread love, kindness. And we can touch a whole lot of people's lives by just doing that. So, learning the different ways to share and be love is important, because God knows this world needs more. It really does, because it's ugly out here. And so I am intent on continuing to love myself and feel myself daily. Who needs a man? And sharing love in different ways. Even if it's a smile, a compliment. Yep, let's do it. Let's be good human beings, people. We need to. So that's my little bit of my thoughts today. I know it's a bit longer. I told you I'm wordy, and I can take a while to get to my point too, so maybe I need to clean that up, but thanks for listening. Hopefully you learned a little bit of something. And if you want to judge me on the way that I love, then do so, because it's not going to change. I'm figuring it out, and maybe I'll have many people in my life, many lives in my life to share love with. And that's okay for me. Or maybe that special someone will come into my life and hit me like a ton of bricks, and I might try to deny it for quite some time, and maybe then there'll be no denying it. Who knows? I can't predict the future. I can just enjoy the now, and that's what I'm doing. And I can stop caring about the past, because nothing that happened in the past can be changed. But I can learn from it, and I think I am. And I can hopefully not repeat it, which I hopefully am not doing. And I can own it and love it and be thankful for it, because a lot of the things that have happened in my past have made me the person I am today, and I freaking love the person I am today. So, y'all have a wonderful day. Go out there and be good human beings and spread love.